So this is the river charcuterie board I made. I'm terrible at angling this. It turned out pretty good. It's sanded to 400 grit. There's a couple scuffs here or there in it that I don't know if I'll be able to get out. I'll sand it a little more. I liked the bottom a lot more. If you can see the texture, it kind of looks like a pool. But I'll see what I can do. I don't know. I'm going to try a couple things. This is kind of a test. I bought a mold on Etsy for this stuff. And by the way, if you ever plan on doing anything like this with epoxy, those charcuterie board molds or cutting board molds or whatever, those things are phenomenal. They're just like silicone. They're heavy duty. It literally just pops right out of there. It's amazing. If only they made them table sized. I'm sure someone does. I think, I was going to say Blacktail Studios, but that's not right. It'll come to me. There's a place in Canada, a bunch of epoxy tables that I watch. I believe they made molds for that. But yeah, it turned out all right. This is a test as well. I don't know what I'm going to put on it. With it being a charcuterie board, I want to put something somewhat safe. So I don't know if Minwax is a good idea. I was going to use Minwax Clear Coat. I think the last option I would have would be that Butcher Block stuff that I bought for the cutting boards I'd made, stuff like that. I made, here, I'll show you. I made some coasters and branded them. They all turned out pretty good. There's one of them that I branded that didn't turn out that great on the bottom, my brand, but I put, what did I put on these? Linseed oil, which is not safe for consumption. Not that you'd be, but as in like, I don't know if you could eat stuff off of it, you know, so not safe, but I don't know, I'll have to Google some stuff and find out what's safe and what's not safe, because obviously with it being a charcuterie board, you're going to have food on it. I don't want to have people have issues with it. So I got some options. I know that I think it's Rubio or Rubico or something like that. It makes like a, I think it's Rubio finish. It makes like a wax that you wax on or whatever. But I don't know if that's food safe either. So I'm going to have to do my research as far as that goes. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. It's so baby smooth. I was fortunate enough, I couldn't find 400 grit anywhere to save my life. And I found some at the local hardware store in the town over. These things, I bought like 2 or 3 packs of them because I can't find them anywhere. That's 420, and I bought a 320 as well. And these ones are much nicer because they're just like the pads. It breathes well, basically is what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, it turned out pretty good. So I will do some tests as far as, I'll do my research, do some tests. I'll let you guys know what I finally put on this in the end. And sorry, this has kind of been a weird video. I didn't plan on recording it, and I thought, well, if this is a test, we might as well try it out so I can let you guys know how this went. This was 3 pours at about 1/4 inch. So yeah, we'll see how it turns out. It turned out like visually pretty good, but like I said, I just want to make it food safe, because if you're putting cheeses or if you're putting meats on here, I don't want it to stain the wood, but I definitely want it to be safe to eat afterwards. So I'll show you what I do in the processes coming up. I'm gonna call it quits today though. Okay, so I did my research, and this stuff that I usually use, Minwax polyacrylic, is food safe. Okay, so let me set you guys up. We will, this will be like the 3rd coat I'm putting on this, but I want it to have a good protection, so I branded the back. As you can see, turned out pretty good. Hold on, let's focus this, I guess. But yeah, so we will get to clear coating the other side a couple times and should be ready to go. All right, so that was the end of the project. I used that polyacrylic Minwax clear coat on this, and it turned out pretty good. Turned out better than I had expected this charcuterie board to turn out, but I'm happy with the result. And thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the making of this. Like I said, I didn't plan on recording anything, but it just turned out too good, so I had to show you guys. Hopefully you guys decide to do some of these on your own. Thank you for being here, and thank you for watching.